Alright, our scene is called Butterflies Are Free. You know who it's by?
I forgot.
Yeah, we forget. If you're really that interested, just come ask us afterwards. My name, do we even?
Yes.
I'm Don Baker.
I'm Jill, and I'm Georgia.
Basically, we both just moved into this new apartment building. And, she's really loud.
I was playing my radio really loud, and he was on the phone, and he told me to be quiet. And
So I banged on the wall.
Yeah. So then I'm like, hey, okay, I'll be quiet. Can I have some coffee? And he's like, okay.
So this is like where the two neighbors meet, and when she comes to, I don't know what she's coming to do, but she's...
I'm just bored. I have nothing better. Hi, I'm Jill Tanner.
Don Baker.
I hope you don't mind me letting myself in. Would you do the zipper on my blouse? I can't reach that bit. Your living room's bigger than mine. How long have you been here?
A month. This isn't the living room. This is the apartment. Plus, I've got a big bathroom.
I've got 3 rooms if you count the kitchen. I just moved in 2 days ago, but I didn't sign a lease or anything. Just by the month. Man, you're neat. Everything is so tidy.
Yeah, well, it's easy when you haven't gotten anything.
I haven't gotten anything, but it manages to wind up all over the place. I'm afraid I'm a slob. I've heard that boys are neater than girls. I like your skylight. I don't have that. What's this?
What?
This thing on stilts.
Oh, that's my bed.
Your bed. Wow. This is wild.
Do you like it?
This is the greatest bed I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of beds. Did you build it?
No. The person who lived here before me built it. He was a hippie. He liked to sleep high.
You could break something.
You could break something falling out of any bed. And cream of sugar.
No, just black. You know, I buy flowers and done things like dish towels and paper napkins, but I keep forgetting to buy the coffee.
Is it hot enough?
Great. This will save my life. I'll pay you back someday.
Oh, you don't have to.
You need any dish towels and paper napkins?
No.
Got a lot of light bulbs, too. Everything but coffee. May I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Why don't you want your mother to come here?
How did you know about that?
You can hear me, I can hear you. I think the sound must go right under that door. Why don't you want her to come here?
Well, it's a long story. No, actually it's a short story. She doesn't think I could live on my own. So finally we decided that we'd let me try it for 2 months. I've got a month to go.
You're old enough to live alone, aren't you? I'm 19. How old are you?
As far as my mother's concerned, I'm 11 going on 10.
We must have the same mother then. Mine would love me to stay a child all my life, or all her life, so she won't age. She loves it when people say we look like sisters, and if they don't say it, then she tells them. Is there any more coffee?
Oh, plenty.
I can get it.
Up, I'm up. So, what was your name again?
Jill Tanner. Technically, I guess I'm Mrs. Benson. I was married once, when I was 16.
16? My gosh, did you have your parents' permission?
My mother's. I told her I was pregnant, but I wasn't. She cried her eyes out. She hated the thought of becoming a grandmother. I bet I know what you're thinking.
What?
You're thinking that I don't look like a divorcee.
No, I wasn't thinking that. What does a divorcee look like?
Oh, you know, they're usually around 35 with tight-fitting dresses and high-heeled hat and leather shoes and big boobs. I look more like the kid in the custody fight.
How long were you married?
Man, it felt like weeks. Actually, 6 days. It wasn't Jack's fault. It wasn't anybody's fault. It's just one of those terrible mistakes you make before you can stop yourself, even though you know it's a mistake while you're doing it.
Did you love him?
In my own way.
What's your way?
I don't know. I think just because you love someone, that doesn't mean you want to spend the rest of your life with them. But Jack loved me. I mean, he really loved me. And I hurt him. And that's just what I can't stand. I just never want to hurt anybody. Marriage is a commitment, isn't it? And I just can't be committed or involved. Can you understand?
I understand, but I don't agree.
And you don't understand, really.
As long as you were married, why didn't you try to make it work out?
I did try, believe me. I tried for 6 days. And it was no good.
What was he like?
Jack? Oh, I really can't talk about it.
Oh, then don't. I'm sorry.
Well, I will talk about it. Once in a while, it's good to do something you don't want to do. It cleanses the insides. He was terribly sweet and groovy looking. But kind of adolescent, you know what I mean? Girls mature faster than boys. Boys are neater, but girls mature faster. When we met, it was like fireworks and rockets. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it was a marvelous kind of passion that made every day like the 4th of July. The next thing I knew, we were standing in front of a justice of the peace getting married.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, I was still in high school. I had 2 exams the next day, and they were on my mind too. And then I heard the justice of the peace say, "Do you, Jack, take Jill to be your lawful wedded wife?" Can you imagine going through life as Jack and Jill? And then he said, "Till death do you part." Sadly, it wasn't a wedding ceremony anymore. It was a funeral service.
Did you love him?
What is this? Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe boys mature faster and girls are smarter.
What do you mean?
Or maybe you know something I don't know, like ashes are good for the table. That way you keep dropping them there.
Did you move the ashtray?
It's right here. Are you blind?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
I mean, yes, I'm blind.
You're putting me on.
No, I've always been blind.
Really blind? Not just nearsighted?
If it works, I can't see a thing.
Oh man, I hope I didn't say anything.
Oh, now don't get self-conscious about it. I'm not.
Why didn't you tell me?
I just did.
I mean when I came in.
You didn't ask me.